Hello again. Welcome back to the channel. It's Chrissy here. Yeah, I want to say welcome new subscribers. There's quite a few new subs coming in. It's lovely to see you. It's lovely to have you bring your energy here to this family. And I wanted to feel into the Cancer full moon, which is happening in the next 2 or 3 days, mid-January. There's a lot going on mid-January. Because it didn't, well, I thought it didn't really make itself known in the nodal axes video, but it has, because the messages that have come out for the Cancer full moon for what we're wrapping up are speaking straight into the nodal axes. So yeah, that Cancerian energy is supporting the nodal change, it feels like. All right, let's get straight into these cards. First card out. And I want you to notice what happens in your body, what happens in your mind. And is that the only way that you can meet this energy? So in the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I've really felt the collective energy change from what has felt like a real kind of deep stillness, calm, into some agitating energy. So Scorpio coming in to hold the south node axis and start really kicking up the dust. And it's going to look like the chaos and conflict of change. And what I'm curious about is this angelic 33 that it's coming in on, which is it's kind of reworking the blueprints. It's the masculine and the feminine. See, what I'm getting now is it's kind of the title of the nodal axis video, and how can you be what you came here to be? You know, and that can be as simple as you're in conversation with someone and you hear yourself talking. Are you telling the truth? Are you listening to that real inner truth? Because, you know, we have this beautiful card here of shh. It's that stop and drop energy of I can blurt, I can open my mouth and blurt the same old thing I've been saying my whole life. How's that working out? Or I can stop and take a pause. And sometimes stopping to take a pause in the middle of conversation can be alien, can feel unusual, strange, uncomfortable. But that's where the phenomenological self can rise up, the cosmos within us. So if we're doing this look-see in the context of 12-12, the mirror, completion. In the context of what this Cancer full moon is wrapping up. So if you go back to the Cancer new moon, which will have been roughly 6 months ago, and what changed for you then, what started activating and coming in your life, this is the cycle that we're going to be wrapping up before moving into the next new moon energy. So the chaos and conflict is the energy that stirs up and changes, and that might be chaos and conflict within the family system, which is Cancer holds the family system. Cancer also, yeah, wow, I can really see a connection to Cancer and Scorpio actually, because Cancerians can keep their material quite deep. They hold their cards close to their chest, so sometimes there can be a kind of deception, but it's a really deep held something that isn't being spoken out. Wow, that's holding this nodal change so beautifully. Scorpio is asking us to tune into what is the unspoken that needs to be released. And I'm guessing 2021 brought an awful lot of that change energy of learning to use the truth, the inner truth, your absolute truth that doesn't comply or acquiesce to standard protocol of behavior. Is the stop and drop, is breathe. The breath is vital. It is our vitality. It is literally what keeps the blood pumping and the heart beating. It's not some new age breathe. It's a very real thing. Yeah. And it's a really good practice when you're in chaos and conflict, is to bring all of the mind into the breath, nothing else. It's just to bring all of the focus to the breath. And then just to switch to the breath, and the mind will pull you out, and just observe that and bring the mind back to the breath. It's a really good process. You'll have been making decisions about what doesn't work for you. You might even have been cutting things out of your life with the Sag-Gemini nodal axis. Might have been the end of some relationships. It's a real ending. It's a real ending, this Cancer full moon. What is it you're saying goodbye to? What is it you have a sense of loss in? What are you bringing to that sense of loss? What does your goodbye look like? What does your completion look like? Let chance play a creative role in your life. And this is that lovely energy that was coming through the nodal axis, is rebirthing that. It's the rainbow of the inner self, isn't it? It's birthing passion and joy and creativity free from dogma. Dogma. Obligation, burden. It's freedom. And again, same message, different way, honoring the creative life force within you. That might look a bit wild. All right. Okay, I don't think this is going to be a long reading. It's really echoing the nodal axes. What do you want to say to us? What's your message to us? Taurus. Be spirit, but what I'm saying is be spirit. Be the spirit that is within you, the spirit itself. Taurus North Node wants to help us build that. And this is about longevity. This is about long-term prosperity. It's not the paradigm in which we live of immediate gratification, the quick hit. This is long-term prosperity through every word and thought and deed, feeling. And the underlying energy is playfulness. This is going into the next cycle. The message has changed. This is going into the next cycle of building prosperity and playfulness after really taking time to move into that chaos and conflict and know what isn't for you and move away from it. This is where I'm deeply sensing the energy has changed. It's kind of decision time. It's time to birth it, to plant that seed. And sometimes the only way to know what we want is to know what we don't want in the 3D. The spirit knows what it wants, the soul knows what it wants. Okay. Let's have a look at surrender. How can we surrender to the full moon in Cancer? I think it's going to be a bright one as well. I caught it on the half moon and it lit the whole back garden up. It's going to be a bright one. What can we surrender to? Yes. Full moon. Thank you. This is the shift. What I get with this card is, do you know when you work or get this blast of inspiration and act on it, and then you just get lost in the creation of whatever that thing is? You get so lost that you realize 6 hours later you've forgotten to drink and eat and breathe. You've barely been breathing. You've been so lost in it. This is when we are at peace. This is when the creative force is coming straight through us. There's nothing interrupting it. And the procrastination might give me another card for procrastination, please. Well. North Node is coins energy. It's not about money, it's about material prosperity. And sometimes our fear of success can nudge us into procrastination. You're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back. It's like that. I made a video, didn't I? Do not go back to sleep. Don't go back to sleep. That poem by Rumi. The door is round and open. It's the bridge between worlds. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. I know I've been waxing lyrical about not bringing the past to the present. In birthing the present, it's about not knowing. It's the blind child, it's the playful child. Just go with it. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So procrastination might be the mind getting in the way of how to perfect it before it's even been birthed. And when we put procrastination down and just hurl spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks, we only do that in an energy that's free from ego or egoic need to make it something, insert words here. It's playful, it's playful. Surrender to success, inner peace, and let go of stress. In the last reading, I talked about let go of the drama, ditch the drama, turn away, turn away. Unless it's within you, and then it's trigger, and Scorpio will help you. Yeah. This is where we bring the past to the present. It's in outmoded beliefs of where it may not have worked before, but that's just mind getting in the way. Oh my gosh. Yep. It's more or less the same message. It's just birthing that joy, passion. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. It is time to go. It's Cancer saying it's time to go. Leave it behind. Leave it behind. And then feel the gap that got created. Feel the gap. It won't be a gap for long. It will be filled with inspired thought and manifestation. Okay, let's wrap this reading up, please. Who got this? Outrageous openness. I did a reading the last couple of days. Outrageous openness. Can't remember. Is it Sag? Can't remember. Right. This is the closing message. Deepening your path through right action. Right action is what you'll find when you stop, listen, and let the truth rise up. And then it's having the courage to act on it, speak on it, sing on it, paint on it, whatever. That's right action. It's not the human design of what's right and wrong. It's following the light bulb that goes on within. Only ever happens within. That's not true. Sometimes it happens without. Sometimes you'll hear a song that will just switch that bulb on. Sit then. Deepening your path through right action, truthful action, your truth. Beautiful. That's it. Short and sweet. Lots of love, guys. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.